when I have OBS up, it takes forever to get this game started, and I feel like I may be pushing the limits of my computer. So we'll see how Baldur's Gate works when I eventually decide to stream it. But okay, I've been really enjoying this Varangian playthrough. I've been playing it a ton. And I'm raising a little sociopath right now for this guy. Like, he's educating his grandson right now. So his designated heir is Baldur right here, missing his eye. Oh, hi, Caesar. No Baldur's Gate tonight. Eventually there will be Baldur's Gate. No Baldur's Gate tonight, though. Tonight we are jumping back into our Crusader Kings run with Alexios. But I am excited, and like when I do get around to playing Baldur's Gate, it's going to be an almost blind playthrough. Like I'm slightly spoiled for what a couple plot lines are, but I've only played up to the Goblin Camp. So I haven't even found Halsin in the one attempt that I've made so far. Mostly just because it's I just haven't had time to play it. But that will be for another night. For now, we are going to finish earning the money. Didn't buy it yet. Want to put some hours. Yeah, that's fair. And like I've seen a few. Most of what I've seen honestly is like spoilers about the romances just because I'm on TikTok and a lot of people make edits about the different characters and things. It's like I already kind of know who I think I'm gonna romance going in, but tonight for this game, oh, it's another boundary dispute. We are just going to be really trying to crank away at getting up to the 2,000 income mark so that we can get our domicile. It technically only takes 1,000 to get a domicile, so we just wouldn't have any real way to make money after because of how the domicile system works. Because basically when we get our domicile, we're going to get an estate that's going to have 2 empty building slots on it. And it's not really going to be making money to start. I thought I hit that button already. Apparently I did not. But if we want to be able to actually build on our domicile, we need to have some money set aside for it. Oh, what is this? Daughter Alexia has just finished a lesson held by Pyros on the management of the treasury. Alexia seems to have taken the lesson somewhat to heart. While she understands the role of the lower classes, she also insists that if a peasant stops paying their taxes, they are of no more use and should be discarded. Oh my gosh, okay, just and callous? That's not really a... I mean, that's what we're going to be going with stats-wise right now, but callous is rough on the diplomacy score. Hilarious bugs, but the game is so complex. Yeah, I get that feeling too. Like, the story's going to be really intricate either way, and I think even for what the little bits of plot I do know, it's, little bits of plot I do know, it's probably, again, so out of context, I'm still going to be surprised by the story when I actually get to that point. Alright, do we want... Knight effectiveness is nice. We're not really going to be a spouse opinion. We'll go with knight effectiveness, and then I think we're actually going to switch. I have intrigue education, right? Yeah. We're going to switch over to... Seduce. We were kind of moving up the seducer arc, like tree here. Truth is relative could be nice. Although honestly, I think what we're going to do is go with stewardship for now, just because again we need to focus on money. This increases our provisions. A lot of the contracts we're getting right now are stewardship based. And if we can get the golden obligations, I think we can actually get more money out of the hooks that we're getting on the nobility than what we're actually getting for the call in a favor thing. Yeah, and like getting a little bit of income from the domicile itself would also be nice. So we need to focus on money. We're going stewardship for now. I mean, we've been somehow getting our lover who's up in Sweden pregnant continuously. Inga has had 4 children by us in the past 8 years, and I don't think we've been in Sweden, or that's Norway, never mind. I don't think we've been in Norway for most of that time. Alright. Move your cursed tent, damn it, Skull. This is my spot, cries Adrianos, disrupting my evening walk. Oh, Adrianos. Skuld seems unmoved, simply folding her arms. It can't be your spot if it's got my tent up now, can it? Desperate for higher authority, Adrianos whirls around. Leader Alexios, please, I beg you, discipline this wretch. Yeah, figure it out your fucking selves. I don't care. Okay. Dispute in Zala stems from a minor local legal case. The employer foolishly ruled a particular natural landmark to a slightly different boundary than was traditional. Yep. Yeah, accuracy matters less here than clarity. Little creative verbal legwork is all it takes to sow the seeds of doubt. I suggest that what was said instead of that one phrase truly meant another, one set or two against one another, and voila, everyone is too uncertain over who's right and what's true to even put up any kind of meaningful resistance. Another happy patron. Cool. I feel like Hobnob with a ruler, yeah, this is a long-term scheme and it's not going to give us enough money. Ooh, artifact delivery. Depending on what way the artifact needs to go, that's probably... Oh, we are full on provisions-wise. I probably shouldn't upgrade. I shouldn't waste money upgrading the camp. We're not going to be keeping it around. Okay, we're going to just pop over here quick. We need... Oh, hi, Chloe! The artifact's going to Norway, yeah. I mean, I hope that they would pay me more than 100 gold to take something all the way to Norway. Okay, that should be enough to get us there safely. Giza's in charge of our food supplies and sheepishly revealed our provisions are now all but useless. What? Patches of mold cover the bread and produce, and we've quickly used up the remaining dried food. No. Okay, only 140 provisions are being lost. Okay. I'm just gonna let the 140 provisions go. I know it's only a 1% chance of death, but I am paranoid. I've seen enough people post about that. There's a court interaction with your jester once you're able to get one of those that also has a 1% death rate, and I've seen way too many posts on the Reddit about people unluckily hitting that 1%. And we've had enough bad luck with the RNG. Alright, where are we going with this artifact? Oh my god, it's this place again. We had to bring stuff here like 5 times last time we played. It does get us technically closer to where we want to go though, so I think I am going to move the camp. Because I want to move back over to the Athens area so that we can have our estate set up in Athens. And that gets us like halfway-ish there. Okay. We're going to need the desert kit for going across the deserts. And then we already have the pathfinders. What's causing... why are you frowny-faced? Oh, it's only 1%. It's fine. We'll deal with that when we get there. Alright. Yep. Exactly. We're going part of the way back to Norway. We're not going all the way back to Norway, but we're going part of the way back. We hung out so long in Bulgaria. I don't even remember why. I think it was because there was someone who had like the intelligence trait that I was trying to seduce. Ooh, what is this? Adanos and I agree to go on a hunt. While we don't have time to stay for a proper outing, as we traverse the area, I spot a pristine wild rabbit at the edge of the forest. As he spots the rabbit, he grins. What would you say to a friendly wager? Whoever strikes the fellow with an arrow wins. Oh, oh no, I'm gonna... Oh, I could throw it so that my son loves me. That's really cute. Do I throw it so that I can form a friendship with my son, or do I go for the rabbit foot? Oh, he grows closer to forming a friendship with me anyway. Okay. Never mind. We're gonna get the rabbit's foot. Rabbit in sight, we both slowly but purposefully move closer, taking aim at the tiny body as it gnashes its way on a piece of straw. Pull my string and release, and the arrow goes straight into the animal's body. Hooray, rabbit foot. It would be funny if the rabbit, like, it gives us prestige. I don't know why it gives us prestige and prowess. It would be funny if, like, it actually had a mechanic where it made your rolls slightly luckier. Like, everything just gets, like, a +2 to the positive roll percentage. That might make it too strong, though. Okay, my son and his wife. I mean, they're married. I would hope they like each other. Good for them. Where did her dad end up? We had to, like, throw him out because he tried to kill our son. Oh, sickness in the herd. Oh, no. There's no two ways about it. Weather, terrain, and overloading. Simple bad luck. Some malady has gotten into the camp's pack animals. Surely we can redistribute our gear and they'll recover. Yeah, no, of course not. Ooh, please give us gold. Cool. Oh, look at that. His prowess is shit, but he got the best military. That's awesome. Brilliant strategist. You just need to give him something that'll up his prowess. And we'll marry Trey. Ooh, he will also give us gold. And Constantine needs someone diplomatic. You will do. I feel like the rulers in the empire tend to have a lot more free gold floating around than a lot of the people that we were dealing with when we were up north. So actually being able to use our hooks to call in and ask for gold is a lot more profitable. Like everyone up north, it was like 10, 15, and now we're getting like 30 or 40. Snowbound. It's been snowing for several days. The road ahead appears completely impassable. I look ahead and I see a small group of people approaching fast across the snowdrifts. You seem to be in quite a predicament, but fear not. For a fair price, we will help you return to your travels. Yeah, we'll risk it. Oh, cool. We managed to talk him into... Oh, and he... Oh, he is robust. Fantastic. Do you have any daughters floating around we could marry you to? Do I want to do that, though? Like, I should probably... I mean, I do have a fair number of daughters, but she's one of the ones that I actually... I mean, it can decrease their opinion of you, and that can lead to them potentially scheming against you later. Like, everyone who I can call in a favor on, let me see if I have... Yeah, I can use... Like, you'll see that it will... They'll accept, but they lose 20 opinion of me. Or, like, asking for gold from this guy loses 40 opinion. So they're more likely to potentially scheme against me later once I do get my domicile. But at that point, like, as long as I have a pretty good spy master, I'm not that worried about it. I'm not planning to do... Yeah, and, like, my guy's, like, high intrigue anyway, so he's gonna be pretty good at, if he finds people scheming against him, he's gonna... It's not like they're vassals and can rebel. Exactly. Like, I'm a wandering adventurer right now. They're not going to rebel against me. Once I get my domicile, I'm going to be a fellow nobleman. But the way that the administrative government is set up, it's actually not. It's actually more difficult for them to directly attack you. What you end up having happen more is that they'll slander you, or they'll try and, like, beat you down in a more political way. My laptop is dying, though. I need to go and grab my charger. I will be right back. We are back. My laptop is now charging. We are good. But yeah, if we were playing, like if we were actually playing as a ruler, in the feudal or clan government, it would be a bigger deal if I was going around pissing off my vassals. But because we're going to be playing in the Byzantine Empire, it's kind of like everyone kind of hates each other a little bit there anyway. Like, I'm going to be slandered and stuff no matter what, but, like, you can't... Once you are Strategos, which is basically, like, the equivalent of being a duke, and you have that appointment, you can't declare war on other Strategoses. Like, being able to declare war on is a power that is restricted by the Emperor. They could try and kill me, but I'm good at preventing that from happening because I have the intrigue background. My intrigue is really high, and I'm pretty sure I have someone good lined up to be my spy master once we get to that point. Oh, he won't accept giving me gold. Why not? Because you don't like me already. But yeah, people already kind of don't like me, specifically because I'm a lustful witch. That was the guy I was just looking at. He'll give me only 12? I have 50. I'm gonna hold on to the hook we have on that guy. Ooh, you'll give me 52, but you don't like me, and you're infirm anyway. Nope, that's not happening. I was gonna see if it would let me. I mean, you can work your way from Strategos to Emperor. And you do when you, so, like, if I click on over here, for example, this guy has been made the Strategos of Athens. So he has that. He has the Theme of Athens. And because he's holding the Theme of Athens, he is also holding all of these little county titles underneath it. And the succession for the Theme is something that is dependent on people's aptitude, not necessarily being one of your kids. There's also the investments portion of it, which is people investing their influence into given candidates. And that's how, like, I could, once I have an estate in Athens, I would be considered in the line of succession and I could influence my own candidacy. Or, like, if there is someone that is allied to me, or someone who's married to one of my kids that I want to be the Strategos somewhere else, I can also, once I have the ability to gain influence, use influence to move them up. And all of the Strategoses are also in line for the Empire title. So it's not always necessarily going to be the Emperor's eldest son who's going to be inheriting. Like right now, it's this guy, Mr. the Merciful, because people like him. Exactly, by killing the other candidates. That is I'm doing another run right now where I started as a Varangian and I was up in Scandinavia and I worked my way down and I ended up converting to Orthodox and the Greek culture and getting an estate. And I was high enough in one of the, I think it was for the Aegean Islands Theme, I was high enough in the Strategos succession for it that I just killed the guy in front of me and I became the next Strategos. People didn't like me because I was a murderer and I keep having to deal with people trying to kill me or slander me, which slandering is like a different mechanic that like decreases the amount of influence and decreases your, there's a governorship efficiency. Anyway, so yeah, I could murder my way onto the throne, which if you know anything about the history of the Byzantine Empire, is very accurate. And it's also kind of what I built this character for. He's probably going to end up murdering a bunch of other people once he gets there, because hey, we're an intriguey guy. Edge of camp. My path back from my pavilion takes me close to the camp's edge, where shouts and screams of children at play draw my attention. It's Adonis! It's our heir. He is leading several others, rolling fiercely end over end down a grassy hill. It doesn't appear to be much skill involved, but the children are competing over who can go the fastest. After a moment, Adonis catches sight of me. The boy beams in my direction, clearly hovering between taking his playmates back towards the camp or pushing a little further. Okay, they all either get diplomacy, stewardship, or intrigue if I say stay within sight, martial and learning if I let them go. He's a diplomacy guy. She's learning. She's diplomacy and she's stewardship. I'm going to say to stay within sight. Cool. Alright, so what's popped up around here? Eager Explorer. Ooh, raise a building. That sounds kind of fun, actually. Hunt criminals. Alright, so we are going to move our camp back down here. Part always surprised me as CK through some succession rules it's most efficient to kill your... Exactly, and I like... So, especially with having to deal with, like, Gavelkind or any of the successions that just, like, explode all of your titles across all of your children early on. Especially, like, I played from the earliest possible start date. I like playing early so I can have longer files, and it's so annoying to deal with it. You either have to keep your holdings really small or not have a ton of kids. But because of the Strategos system and it being the elective succession from the beginning, it's not even a matter of you can always guarantee that your eldest kid gets everything. You can guarantee that your favorite kid gets everything. Like the other one that I was showing a little bit at the beginning, my son Balder is like my third son, but he was the one who had the best stats of all of my kids. So I was able, there's literally a system, I think I did it with Adonis. You can designate one kid to be your favorite child. And that will, like, give them a boost in succession. There was also, I know there used to be jokes, especially after they introduced the culture system in CK3, about the Greek succession, because you could just castrate all of the sons you didn't want to inherit. But, yeah. Alright, we're going to raise a building. The plans for the construction are perhaps a little lacking in forethought, at least that's how it looks to my band and me. Little wonder that the draftsman ran into issues. We're at 13%. Let's see, we know that he was trying to build, we need to work out how actually to do it, and we're semi-skilled professionals, or at least kind of. I'm just gonna do the normal balance of 3 and 2. Okay, so Katerina and Skuld are the best for... Oh! Okay, so Katerina and Pelagos are the best for the supplier and planner, and then we have... Pelagos is also the best for bailiff. Oh, and just everything. Okay. Alright, we're gonna go with Katerina and Skuld for the phase time. Ooh, 14 days. That's really nice. And then Actually, okay, so it's a 25 versus a 23, and then a 25 versus a 13. So we're going to put Giza as our bailiff, Pelagos to do our draughts, and cool, that got us up to 90%. 90% with a 14-day phase, that's going to be so early. I remember once watching years and years of murdering candidates and voting like succession until the person got frustrated and just abolished the whole vote. Oh. Yeah, because that was what Scandinavian elective, which is a little bit more nebulous. Like, I know a lot of people utilize Scandinavian elective when they're doing their northern runs just because it's a lot easier, but the voting is a lot more nebulous than it is, like, it's a lot more obvious what's causing the vote to go the way it is under the Byzantine system, and having a resource that is a dedicated you can spend this in order to keep your kids or your chosen child at least higher on the list, I feel like is a big improvement. I gaze down sadly at my meal. A barely ripe apple stands out as the most appealing of the fare. There's no shortage of food at the camp, but the variety is lacking. Wilting vegetables, we have plenty. I've had enough of this. They may be the Count's lambs, but he can spare the merest trimmings of the fat. We don't really need provisions right now. Like, we're up over 4,000. And if he catches her, we're gonna have to pay money. It's no poaching without permission. Okay, 10 for the right to hunt, and that puts us almost... Alright, that's fine. I really also like how they improved the schemes, too. Like, having it be where you can decide how many agents you want dedicated and, like, success versus scheme phase. Like, they made the scheming a lot less nebulous, too, and I like that you literally have people who are, it's not just, like, all based off of their intrigue, it's based off of, what their skills are. Alright, we are good. I'll take the 90%. Yay, 55 gold. We get to add them to our roll, and we are almost back up full on provisions. Excellent. Will you... He has, like, no gold to his name. We're just going to hold on to that for a little bit. Alright. Another happy patron. Ooh. Oh, okay, this contract requires you to slay a particular character via a dual martial skill challenge or throwing your men-at-arms at them? I don't think I have men-at-arms, do I? Oh, I do. Ha! Oh, right, I forgot about that. You can also, they don't automatically refill your men-at-arms like they do when you're landed, but you can recruit them with provisions. I am going to do that. Excellent. You know what? We haven't done a contract of this type yet. We're going to do it. The band of Mayor Balin wrinkles his nose distastefully. Malcontents have been harassing my private estates. They burn, kill, and steal with near impunity, slipping away before my retainers can clap them into irons. I nod. The gang must be slippery to warrant such a private bounty. Ooh. You're a patient sadist. A torturer. Oh, you are a piece of work. I've got you beat, though. You're 15 martial and 26 prowess. I'm 16 martial and 38 prowess. We're just going to do a small group to travel there. we've got to travel quite a ways. I'm very glad we're doing this small. Oh, who are you? Oh. We first meet him in the rolling plains of Philathopolop. I am so bad at pronouncing the Greek names. I'm sorry. Yeah, right? He'd actually make a really good knight. If we, especially with that Herculean trait, I'd consider marrying one of my kids to him. Would that we hadn't met under such inauspicious circumstances, for I have no quarrel with you. Alas, I fear you intend to follow your duty to its bitter end. His group is clearly outnumbered, but they seem resolute, nonetheless willing to defend their leader or die in the attempt. Duel to the death. Signal for an ambush. You know, I could use a man like you. Yeah, I could. Oh, I would gain gallows bait, though. We're trying really hard not to do anything criminal. I don't want to be a gallows bait. Oh, I do not have enough men-at-arms. Okay. I guess we're just gonna have to go with... We have 3... No, we have... Yeah, we have 3 encounters. We need to get at least 2 victory points. So we're just going to signal an ambush to move in from behind. Of course. Knew that was gonna happen. It's fine. People around the camp has gifted. Oh. Oh no. My son's wife is the mad now, apparently. I should get you married to someone. Alright, I can't. Because, okay, we'll get you married off to someone once we have our domicile. Alright, we catch up with him in Vidin. Spread around his little band of ne'er-do-wells, tensed and ready for bloodshed. Oh, it's the same options again. Well, okay, we've got to get that 20%, I guess, on this last one. I'm not going to risk myself in a duel to the death. We're just gonna chase him all around the hills of Bulgaria and get nothing at the end of this, aren't we? Sadness. Maybe try to marry before the end. Yep. Alright. It's fine. We didn't need you anyway. Oh, someone wants to kill Doro. Why would someone want to kill Doro? Okay. Paths, scout for talent, and pathfinding tools. 11:21. I'll deal with it. I wonder, is he still an interactable character? He is. Oh. Probably Doro's wife, Nora. Alright. Let's help her get a secret. Alright, and just like last time, why use subtlety when when violence gets you exactly what you want? 96% chance of success by threatening. Hooray, we found out that he's a deviant. I mean, samesies, but, you know. Okay, and we want to go this way anyway. bettering the mayor's name. It's no secret that his reputation isn't all that it could be. Unhappy vassals, worrisome mutterings about tyrannical behavior, dearth of intangible prestige. Yeah, we're just gonna take the balanced one again. Oh, that is a long scheme phase time. 36, 24. Okay. Adrianos. That takes it to 26. Theophano will take it. Oh, 5. Excellent. This is gonna take literally no time. Okay, Giza can be our musician. Pelagos will be our scribe. And our diplomat is Gabriel. Alright, now we just run out the clock again. I mean, I don't think I can. Like, you can't, the only people you can invite to camp are relatives or your soulmate or your best friend. I would have to befriend him first in order to get him to come to our camp with us. He would have made an excellent addition. Maybe I should have just become gallows bait, but... Although, looking at him actually, I could seduce him. I am bi, and this man is gay. We could become lovers. Oh, crap. We're already at, like, full scheme success. I was not paying attention. I was too busy contemplating my potential gay lover. Surprising how few little words in a quiet corners can change a situation. Yeah, we got you, like, from being hated to being loved in a month. That's some wag the dog shit right there. Good for us. Alright. We're so close. Let's head down to Attica and see. Gonna steal your daughter's husband. Yeah, it's like, daughter, you're going to marry my lover now. That's probably some shit I've pulled in this game, actually, before. Do I have a soulmate right now? Lover. I'd have to break up with Theophano to do it. Oh, that would be mean. I could imprison Theophano for fornicating with me. This woman has given me 7 children, and I could just be like, you've been doing all of this out of marriage. I'm going to imprison you. I'd probably marry him to Hippolyta. If that was a... Yeah. She's the mother of my heir, who, again, is not my eldest son. He's my eldest one that I recognized. Technically, the other ones are illegitimate. Oh well. Friendly clamor. It's tough to describe what's so appealingly intimate about the low buzz of a camp setting. Maybe it's the discussion of distant places we've been to already, the distant shouts and screams of frustration from the proving grounds, or even the sounds of evening prayers going up to the Astaru's ear, Catholic St. Joseph, and the Rabbinic Lord. That's the Lord. They need to check on their tents for some of this. All of the forms of quiet, comforting blanket of familiarity. This is my domain. These are my people. A small kingdom, but one where I know every sight, sound, and soul. Okay, that will help with our provisions. Take my customary seat by the fire. Diplomacy. Then this is the one that lowers my stress. I think that's fitting for my character. Customary seat at the fire. Good evening, ornery eagle. Situations crack me up all the time, like when you, person does something obscure like trying to have an affair with your mother. Oh no! Speaking of my lovers being imprisoned, Inga! No, why are you imprisoned? Is it because you're a fornicator? Can I ransom you? Oh, I'm too far away to interact. Oh, I could pay the ransom. And it loses me stress? I'm gonna get her out of jail. A scheme to murder you? Why would anyone want to murder Pelagos? He's old. He's gonna die in like a year anyway. Don't waste your efforts. Oh. It let me ransom her, but it didn't let her, it didn't automatic. I was hoping it would kind of send, I was kind of hoping it would send her to my camp. Oh look! There's 2 contracts that are 2-star. So we'd get a hook on Strategos Theodorus. Scars over scars? Oh, it's probably from being a flagellant. I mean, it doesn't look like he's going to necessarily be sticking around long, so we might need to... Okay, this will get us 145. And that will get us 157. This is a transport contract, though, and this... Okay, the Instructor of Knights one goes really fast, at least. Let's hope... Okay, we're going to take the travel contract. Oh. Is that in Italy? Oh, okay, it's not... It's just up the coast. I'm going to take this by my... Oh, it is... Oh, perfect. It's by boat, too. That will go really fast. And not take that much. We're just going to hire experienced captains. Yeah, June to September. Yeah. Okay. We'll be gone for like 4 months, and then we'll get back, we'll train the knights, and that will give us what we need. Oh, she would be good to recruit too. Sergia. Robust, gray eminence, wise woman. You're fantastic. I might even risk... Oh, it's only 22. Is there anyone else that we can ask for any gold for while we're at this? Oh, and we've got our stewardship perk. Golden obligations. An inappropriate exchange. Oh yeah, I didn't see her prowess was only 4. Good point. Dono seems to enjoy the latest feast immensely. Afterwards, he couldn't stop talking about the feelings of locking eyes with one of the younger servants. Oh, he's coming of age, isn't he? Oh, do I want to make him gregarious? That would help with the diplomacy. I'm gonna make him be gregarious. Show him how to make friends. He's gonna be so diplomatic when he takes over. It's gonna be great. Oop, and now I can get money from that. Rare trinkets, maritime trading handbook, naval speed, monthly stewardship experience. Nope, not spending money on that right now. You can't give me any gold. You can't give me any gold. You won't give me any gold. Okay, never mind. I would hope that she knows Greek. Oh, she's one of the ones that's all the way up here. I'm gonna have to remember too when her kids come of age to invite them. Why didn't I legitimize her? She's good. There we go. Sig is gonna stay unlegitimized, but the other one can be legitimized. Okay. Alright, I am back. We're gonna go over quick and do... I don't know why we have to go up and around. That seems dumb. I feel like there should be routing. Pinkish hues. Early evening is a time of intense activity for the camp. People and supplies tossed this way and that as our portable home is set down once more. Habitually, it's also a time that I take a walk to clear my head and escape from the noise. Where did my hair go? Did my hair get shorter? I feel like I had longer hair. Anyway, crest the small hill. I see the last pinkish rays of dying sun bathe between the sun bath the plains below, carving out shimmering pockets of light where they hit the pools and streams. A beautiful sight. Let's see, get the little things. Adonis, climb up here. Aw, we're buddies. I mean, yeah, that's fair. But they have good, if they have good traits, I'm gonna legitimize them. Ooh. Alright. And we're gonna get the answer out of him via violence once again. Excellent. Oh, we're so close, guys. This is going to be our last... It's almost sad. This is going to be our last adventuring contract that we're going to take. Let me see those men. What do you mean, no valid characters found? Does that mean I can't? Oh, that's annoying. And anticlimactic, jeez. I think we do have enough, though, especially because if I remember correctly... So I guess technically that was our last... Okay. Our time of it as an adventurer is coming to an end. It's a little sad. But we are going to procure an estate using a hook with 1,000 gold. So we'll gain veteran adventurer. The camp will be demolished, but a portion of the cost returned. So we will get some additional money back for all of the investments we made into the camp. The Children of the Wind will be destroyed, but we will become the head of a noble family. We'll become a vassal to the emperor. And we will get administrative government, but we will also be an administrative outsider. All right. Here we go. Getting the... Why does it look like he's sneezing? Like he's his arm up like he's covering a cough. Jeez. Okay. Here we go. We're procuring an estate. A home for the Zephyros. The Byzantine Empire, where bureaucrats scratch out mind-numbing laws, painted mouths whisper amid palatial wonders, and where I have purchased a fine estate. Strategos Theodoros of Athens' advocacy lends me access to the political world and makes me welcome in his provincial Athens. I am beholden to Strategos Theodoros, yes, but it is Theodontos. Wow, I am... Wait. Okay, that's gonna get me up. There's Theodoros, and then the emperor is Theodotos. Anyway. I am no landed lord, but I have new prospects. Huzzah. Wait, new heir? No. Still my heir. But now that we are a noble family, we get access to... Oh! Many families of noble roots and dignity among the citizens of the empire. Very few, however, sit at the table of the emperor, sharing in the responsibilities and honor of steering the ship of state. Few have real power, but today House Zephyros is among them. We're considered a powerful family! Oh, that's wonderful. I was wondering, thank you for telling me who rated my stream, by the way. I did not catch it at all. Like, you guys saw how long it took me to recognize that I'd even been rated. I'm gonna have to send them a thank you note or something. It was my first time ever being rated, but yay! What kind of game is he playing, right? Or what is the gender pronouns for this other streamer, for one, and did they start as like an adventurer like I did, or like I'm curious what their plays looked like. I haven't watched a ton. I've watched a little bit of Leonhardt, who is like one of the people that Paradox is a go-to for, like, hey, we have a new thing coming out, please play this on... I mostly watch YouTube more than Twitch, weirdly enough. Like, I'll watch the VODs more than actually catching it live, just because I very rarely have time to catch stuff live, but... Oh, and many a true nerd. Like, I watched his little adventure run right before I started this. But we're a powerful family now! It's exciting. And let's see... We are not currently in the running. Or, oh, maybe we... Alright, we do not have enough influence. So this is what I was talking about with that influence thing. We only have 105 at the moment. But we're considered a powerful family, at the very least. Okay. And now we can look around at the other powerful families and figure out who we want to marry into. Actually, does the guy who helped us, does he have any daughters? Not marrying a 7-year-old. You like his son's daughter? Okay, she's already married. Oh, she would have been perfect. She's already betrothed, though. I'm gonna pin her, just keeping her in mind. Because the extra nice thing is, if I make them my soulmate and then we do an eloped scheme, I learned it doesn't matter if they're already married. She will end up excommunicated, but we can still, even if she's already married to someone else, you can run on. Basically doing the same adventuring into landing in Byzantium with some achievements. Not sure about pronouns. Okay. Very cool. I'll have to go and look and see if any of their VODs are up. Any sisters? Lady Vivian? No. I could also just marry a nobody or focus more on getting my son married, but I really like the idea of eloping with some nobleman's daughter just feels right for this character. She's lustful. That increases the fertility chance. Lady Sophia, Georgia. The Emperor has a daughter who's your... I think, as maybe creepy as it is, I'm gonna just wait for her. I could kill him. I could kill him. That will probably fire, and then I could see about immediately asking for a betrothal. Because she's literally the Emperor's granddaughter. Her stats are coming around halfway decent. I'm not a big fan of deceitful. But she has the pretty trait. Yeah, I think I'm going to kill this man. We'll take care of that in a minute, though, because I need to fill up my councils quick. I have... Let's see... Do I have any vassals? No, right. Of course I wouldn't have any vassals. I just have my estate. So... Pure... My son can be... Doro, you get to be steward. Adrianos, you've been with us since the beginning. Okay. Court positions. No, not the Emperor's granddaughter. I'm murdering the person that the Emperor's granddaughter is betrothed to so that I can marry her instead. There's a difference there. An important difference. bishop would be a good physician. He doesn't like me, though. Which is ironic, because he is also a lustful witch. I feel like I've been seeing witch characters coming up more often, too. Will that make him like me more if I... Slightly. Who's actually the better? 50, that's 88. And that's 80. We'll give it to the bishop. He's younger. He'll be alive longer. Hey, only if they realize it was me. Only if the emperor realizes it was me, and I don't plan on him realizing that it's me. Constantine, you get the appointment for caravan master. Oh, this is that random guy that we almost married one of our kids to. I might still marry a kid to him, actually. He'll be our charioteer. Katharina will be our bookmaker, and that will give us a little bit extra influence. Theophano, you are the wet nurse. Sergia, you can be that. Skald will be our tutor. Constantine can also be our master of hunt because we love our little baddie. I always feel bad making someone my jester. We're gonna avoid the gesture role for now. Artimos, you can be our bodyguard. I trust my kids. You're good. Constantine will also be our personal champion, yes. Garden hermit. Sure. You're an excellent aptitude garden hermit. Might as well. Oh, is she in our court now? She is. Can we invite her mom down? Can you come? No, you're too far away to interact. Two of your 4 kids moved down with me, though. We just did some, like, parent trap BS. Or I took half of them for some reason. Adrianos. Make the Emperor's granddaughter a jester eventually. Oh. That would be so evil. Okay. We'll convert you, and then Sig. Also need someone. You can be with my chancellor. Cool. Alright, so I think... Alright. So Theodoros is one of our... He's Fasund. He is not one of our recognized kids, though. Oh, he's Prowess is 9. He's halfway decent. I wonder, though, if we just go inheritable. Sure. And then Adonis is still my player heir. I'm gonna change my hair back. I don't like the shorter hair. I swear, it was longer than that. Am I starting to bald on top? Is that part of the issue? Yeah, I think I'm just starting to curl, or I'm starting to bald. Because a bunch of these are just really thinned out. Oh. That's unfortunate. Okay, I guess we're just gonna keep our curls of Alexander then. I usually spend way too much time, now that they've given us, like, the scene thing, I usually spend way too much time, like, playing... Oh, my son is so short next to me. But playing around, making family photos and stuff. I have so many family photo screenshots from other games saved. This kid is 3 years younger than my heir. And look at that height difference. I won't make you guys sit through me playing dolls, though, with the character models. I'll do that on my own time. Empty council position? Oh, yeah, I just gave my son away, didn't I? Whoops. Ah, that's fine. One of the other ones can take care of it. Alright, but yeah, see, look at our monthly income. Granted, part of that is because I just hired a bunch of people, but we're going to stick with stewardship. We're going to go with the one that increases our income for a little bit. I'm going to try and save our money until we get the cutting cornerstones. Thankful son. You think that it's a hard K C instead of a soft C? Fecund? Now I'm just curious if it actually is. I'm gonna look it up. Oh, it'd help if I actually had my lap keyboard plugged in, wouldn't it? Oh, I'll be damned. You are correct. It is a hard K. Huh. Thank you for that correction. I never would have seen that. Like, I never would have guessed that it was a hard K. But yeah, and then we'll probably go... We can't upgrade to a manor yet, but we can... I'm gonna wait until I get the discount for building, though. Why do I have you saved? I think I was gonna maybe romance you at one point. Same with her, but that time has passed. Inga can also be cleared off. Oh, no, I don't mind. I would rather know than not know. Like, you've already seen how awful I am at pronouncing a bunch of, like, the Greek words and stuff. If you have any insight on how to pronounce those as well, I will take them. I would rather be... Oh. Did my game just crash? Crap. Alright, can you guys still see me? or hear me. Everything froze and went black, and now it's back on screen, but it's a little weird. And I look frozen on OBS. Am I frozen? Okay. I guess as long as you guys can still see me, and it's doing a weird... It's displaying my game weird, though. Okay, I'm glad that it's not frozen for you. Okay, if I switch over and then switch monitors again. Alright. I still look frozen on OBS, but if you say that I'm not frozen, I'm good with it. And I'm going to keep going. He will not pardon me for being a witch. He really does not like me, jeez. Oh, he's one of the guys that I failed at. That's why he doesn't like me. Whoops. He must have become emperor between now and whenever I... Oh, game is frozen for you guys? Like you can't see me moving around? Alright, I think I might do... Okay, well, if that's the case, I think I'm going to try and restart OBS, so I'm going to pop off. I might do a run to the bathroom, so I'll be back in like 10 minutes. 5-10 minutes, hopefully I'll be back. I'm just going to do a hard restart of OBS and see if I can get this running. Sorry about the technical difficulties, thanks for bearing with me.